Imagine holding a purse valued at $4,500. It may sound absurd, but why is this item so valuable? The answer is far beyond the material and design. It carries a name, Dior. To understand this value, we need to know the history behind the man who revolutionized fashion. This story begins in a garden, where a boy named Christian Dior spent hours drawing flowers next to his mother. He didn't know it, but these memories would accompany him for life and define the DNA of the House of Dior. Christian Dior was born in Granville, Normandy, and grew up in a luxurious villa with pink facade and grey details. The great highlight of the house was its vast garden, cultivated with care by his mother, Madeleine. Protected from the winds of the sea, that space was his refuge and source of inspiration. He spent hours drawing flowers, especially his favorite, roses and lily of the valley. This passion for nature and floral details would become a signature in his future creations. But this idyllic phase was abruptly interrupted when his family moved to Paris. Dior left his paradise behind. In Paris, Dior developed a passion for modern art. Convincing his parents to invest, he opened an art gallery with his friend Jacques Bonjean. The gallery exhibited works by renowned artists such as Picasso, Dali and Matisse. But despite the refined curatorship, the business failed financially. It was a hard blow, but this experience helped shape his aesthetic look and his connection to the world of creativity. Dior's life took a tragic turn. His brother was diagnosed with schizophrenia and his mother died of sepsis. Shortly after, the economic crisis hit his family. His father lost everything and was forced to sell the house in Granville. The young Dior, now without home and without direction, began to live on favors from friends, sleeping in sofas and even in attics. It was in this turbulent period that he found a new passion, fashion. He started selling sketches for fashion magazines, starting a new chapter in his life. Gradually, Dior built a reputation as a fashion illustrator. In 1938, he got a job with Robert Pichouet, one of the leading designers in Paris. With him, Dior learned to value simplicity and elegance. However, his rise was interrupted by the Second World War. Dior was called up for military service, serving for a year before returning to Paris. Unfortunately, his job did not await him. He did not give up. He got a new job with Lucien Lelong, where he worked alongside another talented young man, Pierre Balmain. In 1946, Dior met Marcel Boussac, a textile tycoon. Boussac wanted Dior to revive an old brand, but the designer refused. He wanted to create something entirely new, with his own identity. Impressed, Boussac agreed to finance his idea. This is how the Maison Dior was born, located on Avenue Montaigne. Hey, quick pause. If you're into looking good and tired of wearing the same tees as everyone else, check out Plash Shop. This is next level stuff, exclusive tees featuring icons you love, like Tupac, Michael Jordan, Drake, LeBron James, Kanye West, Jaylen Brown and more. No boring, generic prints, just high-quality designs to keep you looking fresh and confident wherever you go. And the best part? Our site is secure, shipping is guaranteed. I got a 5% coupon for viewers of this channel. Just enter the code FAMILY5 when finalizing your purchase. And we've got deals you don't want to miss. Go see for yourself. Alright, back to the video. The brand debuted the following year with a fashion show that would change the history of fashion. In 1947, Dior presented its first collection, dubbed New Look by the publisher of Harper's Bazaar. The pieces were luxurious, feminine and voluminous, in contrast to the simple and rationed clothes of war. The women loved it, but not everyone was happy. Protests arose, claiming that their clothes consumed too much fabric. Models were attacked in the streets and feminists criticized the supposed objectification of the female silhouette. But Dior was already a phenomenon. Quickly, the brand became one of the biggest names in haute couture worldwide. With the success of New Look, Dior has expanded its brand to perfumes, accessories and men's clothing. His creations were desired by Hollywood stars and European royalty. He never forgot his roots, always incorporating floral elements in his designs. In 1951, he bought a house in the south of France to recreate his kindergarten. He hoped to spend his final years there, but his fate was different. In 1957, Dior traveled to Italy to rest. At the age of 52, he suffered a fatal heart attack. His funeral brought together 2,500 people, a testament to the impact it has had on fashion. With his death, the young Yves Saint Laurent took over the creative direction of the house. Dior had created not just a brand but an empire. Christian Dior has transformed his childhood memories into one of the greatest names in fashion. His legacy continues, with the Maison Dior valued at over $142 billion. What was once a boy drawing flowers in a garden has become a global symbol of elegance.